All right, so today we're gonna go through some community highlights, look at some fan art, maybe give away a little something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe gonna watch some review some cool footage we showed you guys during the week, and a little tidbit about PC Gamer Weekender.
Yeah.
And later there was something about some kind of elf.
Yeah.
The
Some
best
kind
elf.
of elf. Yeah.
Maybe
the only
will be
elf.
revealed.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll do it. So yeah, pretty much just to get a reminder for people to sign up for the beta, which we have here. You can
There.
go to the site and just sign up. Easy as pie.
Easiest part.
And I know you want to know the dates, but we don't have them yet. We're working on it hard to get the dates for you guys.
We are pushing overtime for this, guys.
Yeah.
I promise.
We're working super hard, so you will get them. So
So what do we got?
what do we got? So the first community highlight, I think we could talk about the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Left Behind Game Club, which had like an hour of pure Vermintide content for us.
Oh yeah. There was like 1 hour of people. Were they like super experienced in the game, or they were just jumping in?
Yeah, just
or-
jumping in and just having fun. I think it's pretty much it.
It was a good talk.
Yeah, it was a good talk. I've been actually looking for like a good gaming podcast for quite a while, and these people were very good.
Yeah, they were passionate
yeah.
and just overall funny guys. So please do give them a watch.
Yeah.
Just Google it up and hit them up.
Super awesome. So pretty much they just talked like the podcast itself is like a gaming podcast that focus on like older games and like from small to large games and just replay them and just show people like games they might have missed more or less.
And obviously they have great sense of taste
Yeah.
because they covered our game.
Yeah.
So take our word for it, right?
Exactly, and they had like they went through the Fatshark story and all. It was really sweet to listen to. I won't spoil too much because I think you should listen to this.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Go ahead. And you might maybe hear an interview with our game designer Victor in the future.
Yeah,
But we're not going to
maybe.
promise anything.
No promises, but it might happen. We talked about this, but we'll see. We'll see. Definitely check them out. So it's Left Behind Game Club. If you just Google it, you'll probably find it.
And you'll most definitely hear it from us.
Yeah.
In that case, if
Yeah.
that's happening.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So what we got next up, Eric?
We got some Karelian Shade Fan Art by DeviantArt user. Oh no.
Yeah.
Ian Shonkin?
Ian.
Ian Shonk?
Let's see here if we can get it to actually display.
There it is.
Hey, we disappeared.
No one needs to watch us. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really badass.
Yeah, it's nice.
And we also we reposted this image on our Twitter feed, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because the
exactly.
voice actor of Kerillian, Alex Wilton Regan, had
Yeah.
her birthday.
Yeah,
So this was like an indirect birthday gift from this user through us to her.
yeah,
It's beautiful, beautiful.
yeah. And me and Cecilia talked about like her voice and like before I played this, like I didn't recognize it, but now I hear it everywhere. Like she's in everything pretty much.
Yes,
So,
she's in one of my favorite games, Dragon Age
yeah.
Inquisition.
So
Shout out to Bioware.
yeah.
Thanks for that.
Thanks for the voice. So Alex Wilton Regan, her name. You can check out her on Twitter and Ian on Divine Art to see more of his stuff. I think he does a lot of Vermintide actually. Like he's learning.
Obviously good taste
Yeah.
as well. I really like the sumi. It looks like almost like the Japanese like sumi. I think it's called art style, like with this old
Yeah,
watercolor stuff.
I really like the color, the colors of it. It really sticks out and makes it more alive.
Overall, awesome work.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank you
for
so
making
much.
it.
Thanks so much, Ian. So next up we got some
So Marcus Kruber.
some Kruba. Yeah. And he's really suspicious looking.
He's looking like he's pretty mad at something in the distance.
Yeah, it's like who's that guy?
Or
Like,
maybe he
what is
wished
doing?
something was an ale. Who knows?
Yeah, more or less. Like he probably checked like a potion and think it's consider if it's an ale or not.
But that doesn't look digital. Is that like traditional hand drawn?
Yeah, I think it's hand drawn for sure. That looks very hand drawn. It's by
That looks very hand drawn.
Yeah,
That's
very
in a good way.
Yeah,
It's
it's
cool.
like yeah, it's like, how do you say, like grim or like just cool looking, very
Grim cool.
yeah, grim cool.
Very grim cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
By Fellis Umbra.
Umbra
Umbra?
rum. Umbra rum.
Sorry,
Fellas,
sorry,
Umbra
fellas.
rum.
Sorry, fellas. Slaughtering your name. He actually made a couple more. Show them
Thanks
off.
for that sub, by the way.
Oh, we got a sub.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, this is a scary picture.
Yeah, and here's the like suspicious looking Victor.
Very suspicious looking.
The sealet. The sealet.
He's
You
like
see- yeah.
doing the thing, the side eye right there.
So my theory is that Kruber looked suspiciously at this suspicious looking sealet.
Well, shit. Looks really ominous. I like it.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's very nice.
Also the traditional style going there.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah. And last one from actually him.
And the hall is Witch Hunter Glory
Yeah.
right there.
The captain. The captain.
Phyllis Umbra has really been doing quite a lot of sketches.
Yeah.
I like it.
A lot of work.
Huge.
Good job. Good
Huge.
job, Ellis. This is like a smug looking Phyllis. I don't know
So,
if
yeah.
that. So I don't know if that was the actual name of the painting or if it's just like.
It is now.
Yeah. It is name. It's officially like have a title under it. So that was all the fan art actually we had to show.
What do we got now?
Yeah. So I will try to like set up a giveaway actually of Death on the Reich.
Ooh.
Uh,
For PC, right?
yeah, PC.
For
PC.
PC.
Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
people will be able to join in and just click on it and it will start. Let's see if I can do this. Like I'm both the like
All the support.
person and so
I
let's-
believe in you. You can do this.
I'm hoping this will work. Please.
We'll see. Do we have an output here?
Yeah, I can watch. Yeah, I think it should work.
Is there a thing? Oh, look, there's a thing.
Yeah.
Very
Here we
nice.
got
So
a couple of entries
on that.
already. Like you guys are fast. They have this is first time we try this actually with an overlay directly over the feed.
So it will obviously work perfectly.
Yeah. As all things do.
As
the
last
first
time, when the game, the software totally didn't crash on
Yeah.
us. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, but you can actually see it on our Facebook.
What was it? What was
Twitter.
it in the video?
We showed off like Kruber slaughtering with the halberd,
That's right.
doing some nasty stuff to some Skaven slaves.
That clip,
Good.
though, you really check it out.
Yeah,
it's really
it's-
visceral. You can see
it's-
some of the new gore stuff in action. Looks really neat,
It's brutal.
I guess.
It's brutal.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We were gonna show it to you, but
Yeah,
it's technical stuff.
Technical stuff.
Pressing play
standing in the
crashes
way.
the thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, what you gonna do, huh?
What can you do? So okay, we'll try to restart the giveaway, I guess, because it also crashed. Oh wait.
No,
what?
it's not.
Wait,
I mean,
I think. Oh yeah,
that's
it's
no,
up.
we're still good.
Oh,
Don't
nice.
worry, we're
Okay.
good. We're good.
So
we're good.
it might I might be in like that you have to rejoin the giveaway. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing.
Just press the thing if you
I'm
can press the
I'm
thing.
doing guesses here. So okay. But
What do we
let's move on then. Let's move on to some news.
We kind of have to make this like a tradition now. We have to crash.
Yeah,
every time.
we have to crash every
Otherwise,
time.
people will be disappointed in us.
Yeah, pretty much. So the next one we have is PC Gamer Weekender that we are on.
Oh yeah, we're visiting PC Gamer Weekend over in Olympia, London.
Yeah,
Through the 17th to the 18th of this month, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, this month.
pretty much. And we'll have some guys from there, from us, being there. I think it's like 4 people.
4 people, yeah. Showing off
Not
the a new updated version of the Vermintide 2 demo. So
Yeah.
if you're in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
grab a ticket
Definitely
and get
check
over
it
there.
out. If you live nearby London or just like want to travel come there.
It's worth it.
And if you want to be want to join in and have a 20% discount, you can actually use the discount code Vermintide20
In all caps.
in all caps.
And go to weekender.pcgamer.com/tickets, and that's where you get them.
Yeah.
So
Yep, pretty much.
if you want to play some Vermintide too, I mean, maybe someone wanna. I guess I would wanna,
Yeah,
or I do.
pretty
but
much.
Still, you
Like,
know what I'm
and
saying.
it's super fun also, the demo. Tried out the new version.
Mm-hmm.
It's
With
like
updated graphics and
yeah.
all that stuff.
looks so good.
It's really great.
Yeah, it's improved a lot actually. I think it's
I mean, the old demo
So fun.
was quite some time ago. So I mean, we
Yeah.
have obviously worked a lot on the game since then.
Yeah.
So
So
it was time for a new
definitely check
update.
it out. And I think there will also be a stream there on the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
So you can, even if you're not on there, you can watch the stream.
That's nice.
So
It's
it will
something.
be very cool. Yeah, pretty much. I think that was it, guys. For
For our little segment,
Yeah.
there is some elf stuff coming up. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, some elf stuff.
If you guys want to see.
And until then, we'll have a short break, just replacing us two beautiful people. And we'll actually have just show off all the heroes that we've shown so far. Just do a very quick with the screenshots, and you guys could vote actually like
See which one is the cool.
Yeah.
Which one do you guys like the most so far that we've shown off, and which one are you looking forward to the most?
pretty much. So
I mean, they're all great,
Yeah.
but maybe you have a favorite. Who knows?
exactly, you're allowed to have favorites. Like I love them all, like children.
Like my own children.
But you always have like that favorite child.
And you're gonna see my favorite popping up because I'm an elf main. So
Yeah.
you're gonna see
Elf
her
main.
in just a little bit.
Classic.
So I can't vote.
Yeah. But until then, guys, we'll see you. So have a good one.
Later.
So let's introduce ourselves for those who don't know who we are. My name is Mats, and I'm a game designer here at Fatshark. I'm heading up the action team. We do the weapons and enemies and abilities and stuff. Anything action related and bloody and gory and stuff like that.
And my name is Victor. I'm also a game designer here at Fatshark, and I head up the world team, and we do all the levels basically. So
Yes.
all the nice environments and things like that.
The beautiful bits.
Yes.
Yeah.
So should we
Brilliant.
get on with it?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. So do we have a picture there?
Yes.
Look at that. First career reveal is Kerillian as Handmaiden. So Kerillian, after surviving Überschreik and fighting her way through, takes solace in listening to more friendly and light
Not
voices.
necessarily friendly, but like.
No, but I mean, they're still elves
Yeah.
as such. So she turns to the voices of the Ever Queen
Yeah.
and takes on, after seeing a shrine to Isha, the god of the high elves, takes on the role of a handmaiden. As a handmaiden, she is a fierce melee warrior, so more close ranged oriented and more of a up in your face fighter. She still maintains her beautiful and charming personality, but with a possibly more posh approach to everything, and actually tries to be something that stands against the tide of darkness.
Yeah.
So gameplay-wise, we're talking about someone who gets talents and abilities oriented towards melee combat. She has a solid dodge increase. She has solid damage output in
Yeah,
melee.
she actually has more health than her other careers, right?
Yeah, which is kind of a new thing we're doing with the different careers to make some of them more robust and more kind of tanky in that case.
Yeah. So
just-
she's sort of she's not a tank, but she's
Nope.
like a melee combatant. So
Yeah.
she likes to be in the fray, but
Yeah.
she's not like a tank at all.
No. I mean, everyone who likes that level of dodge dancing, dealing out headshot damage,
Mhm.
killing stuff, will kind of go for the handmaiden.
And also moving very quickly around the battlefield.
Yeah, I
That's
mean
one
that
of her-
goes into her ability as well. She's gonna have a dash ability that enables her to move quickly through or away or into enemies. So we're trying to do that as a multifaceted thing as usual. So
Yeah.
she can continue using her weapon abilities while doing this, and she will be able to just kind of move through enemies if she wants. So you can use that. But I think my favorite way of using it is actually just dash past shield enemies.
Yeah.
And then turning around while I'm
hitting
doing
them
it
in the
and
back.
shooting them in
Yeah.
the back because they're not blocking from behind. You can charge up with the spear and just dash into stuff to get up.
And it's also
Nice,
super effective to, like, if one of your friends is in a really bad position, you can just get over there instantly and help them out, which is awesome.
Which is kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of different from. I mean, Kruber has a charge.
Yeah.
That's more of a stagger, stun, tanky thing.
Yeah, and that would also, if there's a lot of enemies, he will actually stop. So you might not get to your friend, but she will always get to where she's
and
going.
it only kind of affects her because it's Kerillian, so she's not going to be staggering enemies for other people. She's just going to position herself for those sweet kill.
Yeah. So, should we go to the next one?
Sure.
Which is the Shade.
The Shade.
Which you all probably knew about if you've been watching our stuff before, but
she's
still.
in the demo.
Yeah.
So Shade is Kerillian following up on the darker voices in her head. After surviving the Überreich debacle, she kind of goes into a worship of Cain, leading her down a dark and brooding path, closing down with the dark elf kin of hers.
Yeah, like Karelian has always been like a tormented soul, and this is sort of her giving into that.
Yeah, totally. So she dons the aspect of a shade and equipment, and in order to kind of show her fealty to the god of Cain, she wears that armor and does that thing. So combat wise and gameplay wise, we're talking about someone that has a lot of positioning gameplay, a lot of striking out important enemies, and a lot of backstabbing. So she's not that like frontline warrior, more of a let the team handle and aggro everything, and I will support by moving around and actually getting kill shots in.
Yeah.
So she's kind of a mix between melee and ranged, but with an emphasis on fast attacks and twitchy attacks. So you're gonna need to aim, you're gonna need to get your position right to maximize the damage. And she has quite a big like damage peak on there if you get it right. So it's always a nice feeling to kind of get all your ducks in a row and then just go and kill stuff off.
And I think something that is really cool with her ability, which probably most of you have seen also, is the infiltrate, which is called, where you sort of hide in the shadows. You can move through enemies, and you can position yourself, and you can go in for the backstab. And the cool thing with that is that it's also very, very useful in like as a defensive thing. Like if let's say that you're in the end of a level and it's going really pear-shaped. What I usually do is like I hit the ability, drink a speed pot, and just go for the end of the level.
Like a proper Kerillian.
Yeah, like a proper shit, and just
meep meep. Bye guys.
Screw you guys. And that feeling is really, really awesome.
It is good, and especially when the team kind of cheers you on as they're dying, like just make it, go. Which is cool. So I mean, as with all her abilities, we try to make them multiple use things, so you can use it to kind of stealth and go in and revive someone. That won't break stealth. You can use it to stealth and just pour ranged fire on people, because we're not gonna remove you from stealth if you fire your ranged weapon. Or you can use it to nuke something, because in melee you're gonna get a mighty damage boost on the first guy you attack, and that pairs well with her backstab ability. That is like the passive ability of her getting increased damage from behind. So just moving around and striking out a Chaos Warrior by backstabbing him out of stealth is a really cool kind of clutch moment thing that I appreciate. Weapons.
She's the only one that can use the repeating crossbow, right? Which is a new weapon for Vermintide 2 as well.
Yes. So that's basically the archetypical shade weapon, dark elf thing. So we wrote it in as a powerful new weapon. That it's
a new kind of it's like the burst. It's a new feature for it. It's a very different feeling.
I have problems making copy paste weapons, so I have to remake them. And especially since like an Empire repeating crossbow doesn't work like an
No.
elf repeating crossbow.
It's completely different.
No,
from
so
the
she has
from-
like that single shot, like quite a hard hitting but not
Yeah.
sniper-esque thing, and then she can bring it up and just go
Well,
3 burst things.
that's
It
very
feels quite
satisfying.
tactical, and
Yeah.
it's really satisfying. I mean, especially against the bigger enemies that we have now with the Marauders and the Chaos, you kind of need to switch that out, because that thing where you hit a big Chaos dude, like 2 in the chest and 1 in the head,
yeah.
just to get them down.
Very professional.
Yes, very, especially when you're stealthed, because you're basically like... It's cool.
So should we move on to the last one, which is the Waystalker?
Waystalker, yeah. So in this career, which is the most similar to the original Kerillian that we kind of know, she has kind of returned to her roots and continued down the path of being a stalker of the paths of Athel Loren, continuing in the focus of ranged combat, lots of bows, lots of headshot sniping, and lots of basically being Kerillian.
Yeah, this is probably the most kinship with the original Karelian. It's in gameplay wise, I would say.
Definitely. So balance-wise, we have a cheat sheet here. What weapons does she prefer? Well, I mean, there's short bow and long bow and hagbane stuff. And the ability, and for those who kind of noticed, I didn't mention one of the weapons because her ability is the True Flight shot.
Yeah, but this time around it's 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So True Flight is not a weapon anymore. It's the Waystalker ability that enables you to pull that off as soon as you have your kind of activated ability ready. And she will bring up and shoot 3 arrows, all of them True Flight. And as with anything, we want to make that have multiple use kind of thing. So depending on which target you aim at and how you choose to aim, you're going to be able to either focus those 3 arrows onto a single target to take something big out.
Like a rat ogre, for instance, or
For
a
instance.
chaos spawn, yeah.
Yeah. Or you can just kind of panic shoot them just to clear out stuff, which is kind of useful, especially when you're in a clutch mode. Or you'll be able to take out a special and 2 other targets.
Yeah, I really like how it functions both as like a panic button. If there's like, say there's a horde with a lot of enemies and stuff like that, you just, I just want to thin them out a little bit, so I'll just throw this out there and it will kill 3 people. Yeah. No worries. And also it's a really good weapon to have, or like a special to like save up for the time when somebody's being dragged away by a packmaster or something like that, and you can aim it for him, so you know you're going to kill him at least, and then it's going to take 2 people else with him as well. I
like that Hail Mary, like the pool shot, when you're being dragged by a packmaster and you're behind a corner.
Yeah.
So you made it so that the arrows will bounce if you hit a wall, so you can actually go like, have them target him because you aim it just right. Bounce against the wall and then aim him and then take him
or
out.
like aiming up over a wall, so pick the people behind it. It's really awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like the True Flight thing. It's interesting to see it removed as a weapon and moved to an ability. Yeah. Because it enables us to put kind of a timing on it. So it's not overused, but you still get that nice overpowered feel of actually being able to just, I want to headshot 3 people over there.
Yeah, we don't have to sort of nerf it to be equally good as any other weapon. We can actually make it super powerful instead, which is really cool.
That is very, very true. So other than that, what weapons? I mean, I think the only weapon that we limit between the different careers is the repeating crossbow. Yeah. We have spears available for everyone if you want to do that. We have a 2-handed sword as well that's going in there. That's going to be across the board. And otherwise, we have reworked and refilled and fixed a lot of our dual-wield weaponry to actually be dual-wield properly, so you can headshot 2 guys, 1 here and 1 there.
I actually saw somebody on Reddit that had figured out that we didn't actually do that in the first game. And that is true.
Yes,
sorry about that, but we couldn't actually have
tracks for Vermintide 1, but in Vermintide 2, both weapons track.
We tricked you for a while, but now we actually track both of the weapons, so that's awesome.
It's quite nice because you can do the whole like... Yeah. It is cool.
So I think we have a winner of a giveaway.
Oh yeah, cool.
Let's see. Who is it? Oh. Puncheon. 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 Congratulations. I have no idea what you've won, but I'm guessing it was awesome.
What are they winning?
Death on the Reich. Oh,
Death on the Reich. Oh, that's a nice
that's a
one.
very nice DLC.
Boat adventure.
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Cool.
And now we're gonna show you a small clip, I think, right? Some cool gameplay. So, go gameplay. So in the meantime, we will take some questions if you have any.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a chat. Yeah.
There is a chat.
Do we have any questions, or
Bring
should
'em
we just
on.
babble? Yeah.
I think the biggest question here is when's the beta, and we don't really have a date, but it's very very soon, I'd say.
Definitely.
We are still trying to work out some kinks and issues that are stopping us from actually like going out with a firm date, but it will be pretty soon.
Definitely. I saw someone ask if the Hagbane's still around, and yes, it is. I worked on it today, fixing some horrible overpowered bug that
Yeah.
made it just stack poison dots.
Yeah, I could kill a rat ogre in like 2 seconds. So
Yeah.
that was a problem.
Yes. Yes.
It's really hard to read the chat. Sorry.
It is. Will we ever see
we will see.
Kerillian's face?
Not likely. She doesn't like to show her face.
Yes. Look. There's so many questions about orcs.
Yeah.
That's what I play orcs in Warhammer and in 40k, so I'm kind of the orc go-to guy that usually ends every meeting with, "We should be doing orcs as well."
Will there be a new character for the launch of the game? I'm pretty sure we can say no if we don't do it very soon. But no, there's not going to be for now.
Sword and Dagger is available for all careers. It is, but I mean the talent system and kind of the innate abilities of the different careers will change the way you play to some degree.
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of that is just we want to have that thing where we allow you to have the full loadout option that you had in Vermintide 1 with lots and lots of different weapons, because there's a point just exploring that, and then to have the chance to kind of build your own loadout with a combination of weapon, talent and career choices, together with the ability to kind of create something that is uniquely your playstyle. And it's quite interesting to see how much it changes you, because we have so many things that we can tweak, and now we have so many enemies that kind of afford different types of challenges, so you can really go deep into one kind of expertise area, or just go for a broader build depending on what you want to do. It's really hard to talk and read chat at the same time, because I always go like, I need to gaze off into the distance to.
How blessed is Victor's ravaged body?
Very, extremely
blessed
blessed this time around. Do character voice lines change according to the classes used? Yes.
Not entirely, but we have specific dialogue for each career.
Handmaiden is melee only career. No. She does have access to the ranged stuff, but she's not gonna get as many buffs for ranged things.
No.
So if you compare like the Handmaiden to the Waystalker, the Waystalker has way more ammunition, better sustain for that sort of thing, better range and more headshot damage, for instance, for her ranged weapons.
So that goes for all of the careers, for all of the heroes, apart from Slayer Barden.
Yeah, he's
Slayer Barden, like Slayers, they don't use ranged weapons, but he's the only one that doesn't
hard to get killed while you're using ranged weapons.
It is
you
very
kind of need
hard.
to get close
He's
and
not a
personal
coward.
for that.
He's not a coward, that Barden. Will all the voice actors return? Yes, they do. We have been very lucky to have these awesome voice actors, and they are all returning.
Unlimited arrows for the Waystalker.
Is unlimited arrows for the way?
No, it's not unlimited. It's just, I mean, we maintain all of the core kind of combat loops or game mechanics loops for everything. So you still have that. You have to manage your ammo. It's just that you can have more ammo to start with, and the others can have less.
Vermintide 1 was my absolute favorite co-op game.
Cool.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it's mine as well. I have to say.
Loot system changes. Yes, we have done significant changes to the loot system. It's a little bit too much to go into in detail in just a question, but like the bare essentials of it is that you will get more than one thing for completing a level. There's a new way how we distribute like the power level of the items, so it's not just like a blue weapon is always better than a white weapon and stuff. There's lots of facets to it, and our goal with it is that it will have a much smoother progression and also have a much more interesting different choices for you.
Yeah. Lots of questions about how many maps we're gonna have.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't do maps.
I don't know if it's official.
I just kill things on whichever map we're working on currently.
I think the official answer to that is that there's going to be at least as many as in the previous game.
Yeah.
What the?
Now, I saw a couple of questions earlier about the other classes and whether or not they have ranged and melee options. And I mean, the core philosophy is to kind of, we want to provide all the tools for every player. The only guy we kind of restrict is the Slayer. Otherwise, everyone has the full array of moves, and you can dodge, you can block, you can have like the push follow-up attacks for every weapon now, which is kind of useful since we have bigger enemies. It's just that the way we do it is you will be differently well equipped to do the different things, but everyone can in a clutch go into a kind of a tank mode and try to push back enemies and stun them. And everyone's getting a bit of a headshot boost, but some characters and some loadouts and some talents will make that really important for you.
Push. I mean, it's still effective shooting somebody in the face.
Yeah,
that's not going to change. But you can sort of, if you want to go more into that vein, maybe one of the careers and one of the or a couple of the talents will be push you more in that direction. It's not going to make you insanely more powerful in that direction, and it's not going to gimp you if you don't do it anyway. So
it's basically just it's going to peak your kind of performance on that thing.
I'd say it's you can sort of expect sort of the same. Like in Vermintide, there was differences between the characters.
Yeah,
but it wasn't insanely big. But there was we've just taken that and we've just made it even more like that. Sort of.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. I saw a question about critical strikes. Yeah, we have crits in the game now, so we can link those into all of that as well. So you can either go for like I want a really twitchy build, because I like aiming a lot, or you can go for a crit build to do different procs on and stuff like that. So there's going to be a bunch of things in the whole kind of progression system and with different careers for you to kind of explore and tinker with, which I think you're going to be enjoying thoroughly.
Are we going to try the video again, or? It's not working.
It's not working.
We'll put it up somewhere else.
There's not a slider
right?
that you can do better.
Yeah, we'll put it up on YouTube instead. You can watch it there.
Yeah, it was a really nice video. I assume because it's of the game, and the game is awesome. Really nice.
Will Vermintide 1 maps be playable in Vermintide 2 at some point? All I can say is that's something that we are discussing, but there's nothing that we have decided so far. But it will be cool. We agree. Sort of.
Have you worked out? So there's a question about whether or not we have worked out all the classes and weapons to be viables for the meta. Yeah, pretty much. And we're working. That's pretty much what I do.
That's pretty much what Mats is spending
every night,
every day for. Yeah.
Just to figure that out. And I mean, we have this vision or this thing where we want to keep this fresh. And I mean, we can only take it so far. The limits of my mind goes quite far, but I mean, meta is such a cultural thing as well, and it's a lot in the hands of the community. So what we want to do is both with the beta rollouts that are coming and with the continued support of the game, is to be quite involved and be. I mean, a lot of the stuff we did for the backend and reworking systems is just to enable us to be responsive and quick in us reacting to what meta you guys kind of find. Because you're going to find stuff, and you're going to find fun builds, and you're going to find something broken, presumably, and then we can react to that and make something beautiful together, which would be super cool.
So somebody's asking about Bardin's abilities. I'm not sure. Haven't we talked about Bardin's abilities before? No, maybe we haven't. And if we haven't, I don't want to do it now. But all I can say, and they're also asking like, is it going to compensate for his lack of range? Then
height.
Yeah, not height. That it doesn't compensate at all for his height. But yes, it will compensate for his lack of range. That's all I'm going to say. So that's a hint. Will Franz be in the game, please? No one.
Emperor called
No,
Franz.
yeah, I'm not. I don't think so.
I think
He's kind of busy.
There might be a statue.
You
of
know, the
him.
world is ending, so he
Yeah,
might be
yeah.
busy.
He's off being sad,
Mhm.
possibly. Anything else?
Will the chandelier be in Vermintide too?
We have something better.
Yeah.
OP Ursula returns. Repeating handgun isn't super overpowered. It's quite balanced, I hope.
Everything is
It's
extremely balanced.
exquisitely
Yeah,
balanced. It's like
insanely balanced.
yes.
And I saw also
two
before
chandeliers.
just-
Yeah.
I saw one before that we are going to put up the stream on YouTube later on. So
Okay.
watch it.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't know. Should we? Yeah. Mats?
I'm just trying to read all of the Shan. I'm like in Matrix mode right now.
Yeah.
It's like scrolling through the event code or something.
I think we're gonna end the stream there, right?
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I hope you got nice answers and some bit of information. That's
Will do, guys.
bye.
See you.